Welcome to Your Beer Sucks. My name is Dion. To my right is Andrew, and to my left is the lovely John. We are here for our holiday special, Christmas Extravaganza.
We're long overdue.
Yes.
We were supposed to do... I think we were talking about doing one last year, but it just didn't happen.
And then we were going to do one the year before that, and it just didn't happen. And we were going to do one in 2018, and it just didn't happen.
Well, COVID last year. There's no excuses for the previous 2 years.
Well, no, I think 2018 I had just moved. Like, I had moved that December.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did not feel like...
Oh shit, Mike fell over.
Mike.
There we go.
There he is.
He's with us in spirit.
Bless him.
Plucky little penguin.
So we're making up for some lost time, so we've got a lot.
Yes.
Yes.
So, I hope you're ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Hope my bowels are ready.
I mean, hopefully the beer's good and we don't have to worry about that. Mm-hmm. So, up first, beer number 1.
Yes.
Shiner Holiday Cheer. Holiday traditions come in all shapes and sizes. Ours come in freshly wrapped bottles and cans. This old world Dunkelweizen
Dunkelweizen
is brewed with Texas peaches and roasted pecans, perfect for cracking open in front of a crackling fire.
Nice. That's
interesting. I don't think I've had very many Dunkelweizens before.
Dunkelweizen.
I think we might have had maybe one on the show.
Okay.
Maybe. But
oh god, that actually looks kind of good.
Yeah.
Wait, which glass is Hoob's?
That's right.
That one's yours? Okay.
That one used to be mine, but now it's Dion's.
Oh.
I've passed it off.
Thank you, John.
So this is kind of transparent.
All right. That's good.
More transparent
Here.
than I was expecting, but it's a little bit dark. Oh, I get more.
Long time.
Yeah.
So
Under.
peaches and pecans, not what I typically think.
I like the color. I don't really love just how clear it is.
Yeah, it is very transparent.
And it is
like
extremely carbonated.
Oh yeah, super hella carbonated.
But that is a really nice, I guess, sort of like nut brown color.
It's just very transparent. I get the peaches
Smells-
on the nose.
Yeah.
Smells like peaches. It actually smell. I can smell pecans on those. I don't smell any beer. Smells good.
I'm only getting peaches. I don't get pecans yet.
That's very thin.
That's very thin.
I get the peaches.
Peaches are right up front, and then they fade
Yeah.
into a lightly bitter
Yeah. I don't
sort of beeriness.
What's happening at the back end of that? I don't.
A little bit of sweetness on the front, but then that fades and it becomes more dry as it goes along.
You get a lot of peaches on the finish too. Like if you just let it sit there for a minute, the peaches are just still kind of chilling there. I don't really get the pecans outside of what's on the nose.
No. Super thin. It's like a soda.
Yeah,
In fact, this is very, very much like a soda.
Yeah.
You know what? I know it's a little bit early on in the review, but I'm tempted to call this not a beer.
This is...
What is the ABV?
It's an ale.
It doesn't taste like one.
It's 5.4% alcohol.
Well, that's
Really?
bullshit.
Yeah. I don't get that at all.
I don't buy that.
Yeah, I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted between not a beer and doesn't suck. Because I
Really?
like it. Mm-hmm. I like this. But I don't feel like I'm drinking a beer when I drink this.
This doesn't drink like a beer at all. I'm leaning towards that. The more that I drink it, the more. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm rating this as not a beer.
Not a beer.
We've done it.
Really?
We've done that rating.
We've done it a
shit.
couple of times. Actually, I think one of the times that we've done it, because I've been going through and watching old episodes, mainly to make sure we haven't done a particular beer before.
But also to sadly relive his
Like
very
glory days.
odd definition of glory days.
Yeah. It doesn't taste like a beer. Like
It tastes like a fucking soda.
I'm not sure what's happening there. Like the peach is good. I'm not getting the pecan at all.
I don't get the beer.
There's
I don't get the beer.
I don't
definitely
get the
no
beer,
there.
and I think that's that just sort of trumps everything
Yeah,
else.
there's no beer there. I don't think. I'm not getting that at all. Even like on the back end, like the aftertaste or whatever.
The finish?
The finish, yeah. No.
the aftertaste.
The finish.
We're professionals, Dion. Use the terminology.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Allegedly.
It only has an aftertaste if it's really bad.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I was gonna say that this isn't like inherently bad. I just don't think it's a beer.
No, this is good.
I would
I
drink it.
like this.
I would drink it. It just.
I would drink this by the 6-pack, honestly.
Yeah,
I would put this away in a dangerous fashion.
Yeah.
But if I said I wanted a beer,
No.
that's not what this is.
No. So
It doesn't matter what they say it is. It doesn't matter what it classifies as. It matters
Whether or not it is
what
good.
your experience is. And this is not a beer.
Damn. It's not a beer.
it's not a beer.
It's not your fault, Shiner Cheer, Holiday Cheer.
You tried.
You tried.
You're
Bless
good.
it. Bless that baby.
You're very drinkable. Very good.
You're just in the wrong. You're on the wrong show.
Yeah, you're
in the wrong neighborhood. Get out.
this should be on the show where we do like White Claw and stuff.
Yeah. I don't want to.
We need to do a special at some point where we do all the not a beers,
Okay.
All the seltzers.
and we could bring this back.
And we just rate it. Not a beer. Not a beer. Not a beer.
No. Then you got to give it a real verdict. But like if we did this on a not a beer special, I would be like, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't suck.
But unfortunately, this is a beer show.
Yeah.
Since this is not a beer, it's not a beer. Beer number 2 is Harpoon Winter Warmer, the first seasonal craft beer release on the East Coast. Really? I don't know about that, but okay. Winter Warmer has been our holiday tradition since 1988 and has since become a New England classic, combining the subtle sweetness of caramel malt with holiday spice additions of cinnamon and nutmeg. It's both hearty and satisfying, yet surprisingly easy drinking. From the cozy pubs and apartments of Boston to the snowy lodges in Vermont's Green Mountains, enjoy with friends and loved ones, and let the revelry begin.
Nice.
Blah blah
Boston.
blah blah. How's the beer?
Beer.
Yeah, they talked a lot about. You see, I know we've brought this up several times in past episodes, but a lot of these ad copies talk about enjoying beer with friends
your buddies.
and family.
Yeah.
Not usually with your shithead colleague.
No, not trying to drown out a shitty work week. You want
I meant you guys.
Oh shit.
to? No, I know. I was being polite.
This looks like the previous beer except foggy.
It's foggy. Yeah, it's definitely.
And it's got the same amount of carbonation, which is a lot. I like it's just. Well, no, through it does. But it has no head. It smells like.
That does.
It
This has
smells
a
like-
bathroom smell.
And Bazooka Joe,
Yeah, something bubblegummy there, right?
bubblegum,
Bubblegum and public
latrine.
restroom. Yeah.
I'm not getting the well.
It's got a little bit of that Wrigley Field bathroom.
Oh,
Woof.
it doesn't smell pissy. Like it smells like somebody like those like urinal cakes or something.
Yeah, urinal cakes,
Yeah, it has that.
but a little bit of Rick Whitfield.
But I like it's funny because you're getting like that bubblegum smell, but it's probably like a cinnamon nutmeg something, right?
I don't know. Maybe that's how all this shit combines. I don't smell any beer. I mostly smell bathroom and Bazooka Joe.
Yeah.
Wow, I taste a lot of bathroom there.
Yeah. This isn't very good.
No, that tastes a lot how a public bathroom smells.
Yeah, this is like if you ate a urinal cake.
Yeah, that's
One that's been pissed on a bit.
that's rather remarkable.
Impressive, but not what we were looking for.
So they
but at
match-
least
no,
it's
they match
at least it's thin. At least it's thin and
Yeah, it has no body whatsoever, and I feel like this is a prank.
it's not very funny, Harpoon.
No,
It's not very funny.
Now, hold on now.
You're gonna.
Oh.
Dion's trying to like save this beer, but I don't think it can be saved. This beer sucks.
I don't think you can find anything in it worthwhile.
Like
It has a
like,
thin
good luck.
mouthfeel. It has.
I don't taste those spices on there at all.
Yeah, I'm not getting cinnamon or nutmeg in there. It's like
The finish The finish
Maybe not.
is
Get that ashtray.
blissfully brief. Yeah, it kind of goes ashtray on you.
Yeah,
and
that's where I'm at now.
And you get more Bazooka Joe, and then it just kind of fades away.
I
Gone.
need something to save me. Unsalted.
So
oh yeah, this is
the nose.
Good.
The nose, the bathroomy nose is the best part of it because it's less bathroomy than the palate, and then the mouthfeel
not good.
is the mouthfeel is so thin that it's almost like it's scraping your tongue. It's actually it manages to be harsh.
I thought it was my imagination.
The anti-finish.
And like,
It's the
it's
the unmouth feel.
I just thought maybe I just thought maybe just a carbonation there. I'm like,
The carbonation may be playing a role.
I'm sure it
I
is.
thought it was my imagination.
But
No.
but it's
I
the
can't
mouth
stop drinking this though.
the mouth feel.
Do you want mine? I'm not drinking.
Yeah, by all means. The mouth feel is sort of like taking a nail file and dragging it against the grain across your tongue.
Yeah.
Either a nail file or like 80 grit sandpaper.
Yeah, same diff.
Yeah. Well, no, this beer sucks. I don't know if
Yeah. You
I
know,
don't know if
knocked
we
it out
got
of the park.
our
Great
point
beer.
Something's happening with this. Like, it started out okay.
Yeah,
but
something bad.
I think the more I drink this,
it's like a train wreck.
the
You can't
more
stop drinking it.
The more I don't think I like it. Like it's like okay after the first couple sips, like all right, let's see, maybe something's going to happen.
Dion
here.
is late to the show.
Yeah.
You know, some things are just unequivocally bad. It's bad.
I think it's starting to lose some of that urinal cake charm that it had in the beginning.
Oh yeah, that
And-
that aspect that brought it up a few levels.
Yeah, I think it's starting to lose that as you drink it,
And then
so
it just
it's
becomes urinal.
and nail files.
Yeah.
Gross.
So sorry, Harpoon Winter Warmer.
Yeah, Harpoon Winter Warmer fucking
Sucks.
Yeah. John?
Beer number song.
What we got, John?
Beer number 3 is Victory Merry Monkey. This Belgian-style holiday ale combines the beloved flavor profile of Golden Monkey
Oh.
with notes of cranberry, orange peel, cinnamon, and nutmeg to deliver a delightfully smooth finish, perfect for merry gatherings with family and friends.
Oh.
There it is again.
And to all a good night.
They had me at
Yes.
Golden Monkey.
Yeah, with friends.
Aw.
Everybody with their friends. You can't drink without your friends. Otherwise, then you'd be pathetic.
You could drink with, like, yourself.
You could drink with
Frenemies.
the hobos.
Frenemies, yeah.
Hobo, yeah. Total strangers.
You
I mean, you got options.
You have options. I like drinking by myself.
It's good.
Wah, wah.
That's most fun. I like drinking while playing like a video game.
Well, that's cool.
This smells like milk.
It does.
It does have a very dairy sort of smell, but I feel like that's typical of certain Belgian-style beers.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
this
said,
is just even more milky than
yeah,
normal.
I'm gonna
This
say,
is like
Yeah, this is like
milky milk.
this is like stereotypical, like that sort of like triple nose.
Yeah.
I must say it still has that Golden Monkey.
Smells a little
too.
tart. Smells a lot like Golden Monkey. I'm not getting a lot of spices on the nose.
Have a sip. And let me know if you change your mind after a sip.
It's pretty fucking good, but to me it just tastes like normal Golden Monkey except sweeter.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at
Yeah.
on it. I don't think this differentiates itself a lot from standard Golden Monkey. There's
Cranberry, orange peel, cinnamon, and nutmeg.
I
So
don't-
wait. So here's normally it tastes like a freaking wit to begin with, and it's like now we're gonna add the orange peel.
I was gonna say yeah because I don't get those. I don't get the fruit flavors.
Yeah, because it says cranberry too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't get the cranberry.
I don't get that at all. I do get.
I get the spices.
I get the spices a little
They're
bit.
faint.
I get the orange peel, but I always get orange peel, and there's stuff that doesn't have orange
I
peel
thought
in it.
maybe
Right.
it tastes like Golden Monkey, but without as much alcohol in it, but like it's 10.0. It's just like
No, it's actually this is actually more potent than standard.
Yeah, but
A little bit more skookum.
I feel like
which also, by the way, this does not
to it.
this does not drink like a 10% ABV beer.
No.
At all.
If I have any complaints, it's that the mouthfeel is a little thin on it. And I don't feel like Golden Monkey normally is.
No, well, I was gonna say Golden Monkey.
I mean, it's not that bad. Well, I guess actually it's the carbonation, because when I wash it around, it is pretty thick.
Yeah.
But the carbonation is really... It's not at Delirium Tremon's level,
Oh no.
but it feels
Woof.
like it's going for it, you know?
By the way, addendum to that, I had Delirium Nocturnum off the show. Same thing. Same
Yeah.
thing happened.
Really?
Uh,
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Super hyper carbonation.
Hypercarbonated that makes you hella gassy for like the next like day and a half.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
But yeah,
This actually, like, as I let it sit, I feel like some darker flavors come in, a little bit of like brownie chocolatiness.
maybe like Blondies almost. I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
I don't really get I don't get like traditional like chocolate brownies. I get more Blondies. But this and Golden Monkey are rather deceptive beers.
Yeah.
They're marketed as triples, but they taste like wits.
But they're
And-
as strong as triples.
And
But they don't seem like they're as strong as triples. So
when you've had about 4 of them and it's
on a
too
hot
late,
when you've decided on Golden Monkey or Merry Monkey
Yeah.
as your beer of choice while working on a car on a hot summer day, and you've put back about 4 of them,
Yeah.
suddenly you're reaching for the wrong spanner.
Yes.
or if you made the mistake that I made and go on a date while having several of those,
Oh.
you may have worse results. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yes.
You still reach for the wrong spanner.
Yeah.
Yes. In a matter of speaking.
You embarrass yourself.
I'm really
Yes.
missing the cranberry in this, man. That's why I was really excited. I
Rooting
was
for the
like,
cranberry?
yeah.
I don't
it
really
just-
get it.
It's
I don't
not
get
there.
it. I don't get it.
It's-
The spices are kind of faint. I'm going to say this doesn't suck, but I'm a little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
I see. Here's the thing. It's like, based on what it says, I'm disappointed. But based on just what I'm drinking, is it tasty? Yeah. Is it really tasty? Yeah. Is it really, really, really tasty? Yeah.
So it doesn't suck.
It does not suck by any means.
I just don't think it's as advertised.
I don't know, if you let it sit there, I mean, you get the tartness maybe from cranberries, but there's no cranberry flavor. I mean, that
Yeah, I
tartness
feel
be
like you
from-
can smell that more.
from
Wait. I
somewhere
think I
else.
can smell the cranberry a little bit now.
It's hiding at the bottom of the glass.
I let it sit.
Yeah,
I let it sit.
and it's on the nose. I can't taste it, but I can smell it in the bottom of the glass.
Yeah.
I
sorta
think it's
get
that
it.
tartness I was getting at the beginning,
Okay.
but I don't taste it.
It's not apparent as you would think it would be.
Yeah, this doesn't really scream holiday beer to me either. Not with the flavor profile.
No, but you know what? We've had some interesting holiday beers. We had
We've had some interesting ones already tonight.
we had that one holiday beer that was like, I don't remember what brand it was now.
That pumpkin one?
No. This
Oh,
was
Christmas. Oh,
No, for
okay.
it was a Christmas beer that I think it might have been Sierra Nevada. I'm not sure, but it was a Christmas beer that was tropical.
A Holiday Haze.
Holiday
I remember.
Haze.
I remember
Okay.
that. It was
And
an
then
IPA.
yes, and it was really good. And to me, it reminded me of like Christmas in Hawaii, even
remember
though
that.
I didn't
That's
drink beer
right.
then, but it
That's
had
right.
other flavors that reminded me of that. So I was like, yeah, this is Christmas beer, and everybody else is going,
What? Yeah, no, I remember that.
I bet that was
a-
probably good.
That was a
yeah, it was
bizarre
really
one.
good. Now they do another beer. They don't do that anymore, but they do another beer that's
Celebration?
no. It's not a holiday beer. It's an all the time hazy IPA that tastes very, very much like it. And so I don't think it's exactly the same, but it's close enough that you can basically get that all year now.
Okay.
All right.
So.
Duly noted. Well, anyway,
What was it made by?
Victory Merry Monkey doesn't suck.
Doesn't suck.
Welcome to beer number 4.
Beer number 4, Abita. Oh, we haven't seen you in a while. Abita Christmas Ale.
It was nice not seeing you in a while.
We love you.
No, we don't. Our Christmas Ale is a brown ale that is brewed with 6 types of malted
It's
barley.
a brown note ale.
Malted barley and fermented with American ale yeast. It is brewed with pale malt as well as a combination of caramel, biscuit, Munich, and chocolate malts.
That's a lot of details for shit.
It is hopped and dry hopped with Columbus, Cascade, Centennial, and Amarillo, and has a nice piney.
Amarillo, so it's going to be shitty and diesel fuel.
This doesn't make any sense. Are they just like throwing everything into this beer and then like hoping it sticks?
I don't know. I don't know if they're actually doing that into beer. They're definitely doing it in the ad copy.
Yeah.
Beer term.
So it has a bunch of hops and apparently has a nice piney and citrus hop flavor and aroma.
And diesel fuel.
The result is a flavorful brown ale.
All right.
Not necessarily good flavor. That is sweet and malty with a pleasant hop aroma.
All right.
I'm scared.
I got confidence in this beer.
I'm
Do
scared.
you?
Yeah.
Because Abita, over the course of their course of beers, is like your beer sucks least favorite brewery.
Yeah.
There's
Pretty hands down, too.
there's their Strawberry Harvest is the second worst beer I've ever had. The only worst beer I've had is Carlsberg Elephant, but like on the total, Abita is just simply
Bad.
Yeah.
Atrocious?
On this show, we know Abita
Yeah.
for smelling like the latrines at Rickwood Field.
Yeah. That's a somewhat local reference, but if you've been there, you know.
Yes.
Oh,
Don't worry.
boy.
This is going to be the one that breaks.
I mean, just think the latrines at Wrigley Field. You know, same diff, same piss, different hobos.
So again, we have a rather transparent sort of beer. It's a little bit foggy.
It's a little foggy. It's got kind of similar, like, sort of reddish brown color as the first two that we had. It's got a decent head. It's actually pretty good looking.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that's weird.
It has a weird
I smell the
nose.
diesel fuel. Diesel fuel right away, as expected, with a little bit of latrine and a little bit of pine. Doesn't have as much latrine as a normal Abita. Normally, Abita, just the whole thing
God.
smells like, 200 other people's piss.
Oh boy.
Hoppy. Sort of. No, not really. That kind of went away fast.
Yeah, there's a little bit of coffee right off the bat, and then it fades. Then it just becomes kind of pine,
It just gets watery for me.
and it's watery.
Extremely watery.
And then the mouthfeel is scrapey.
yeah, we have the nail file again.
That's kind of tough. That's hard to choke down, actually.
Sandpaper.
Oh man. This is not good.
This is really bad. This is easily the best Abita I've ever had.
It's fucked up.
Easily the best Abita I've ever had. Like, this is borderline drinkable.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
I'm not
This
sure.
doesn't come across as a brown ale at all.
No. This is like a red IPA.
Okay, I could see it.
The really piney shit.
Because it's piney and it has enough malt to where it could be. I feel like they just threw a bunch of darts at the wall and they're like, fuck it, put it in. And
Let's
this
just
is
throw
what they've
everything
got.
we've got into vat and call it a Christmas beer.
If you look at the ad copy, and if you were listening, it has a shitload of, like, they threw a bunch of different malts in there and they threw a bunch of different hops in there.
Yeah.
And brown ales to me aren't supposed to be hoppy. They're supposed to be more malt
A little
focused.
hoppy, but
Like a
the
little
malt
bit.
the malt should really.
This doesn't. This
This is
more
hop
hoppy.
forward.
Yeah, because that's so hot.
Really
Mine would not
carbonated
be.
too.
Yeah.
shit.
That's hard to choke down, actually. Yeah.
I'm trying to find something else in there that's like.
Well, Andrew, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Andrew,
I'm not enjoying it, but you know what? I finished it, and I can say that is the first time
that's the first time that's happened on this show.
with an Abita.
Congratulations.
I was able to finish this beer
So this is the best Abita that you've had,
by far.
but it still sucks.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Oh man. Can't say I'm surprised on that one. All right.
Alrighty.
Beer number 5.
Number 5.
This is actually not the last one. We're doing 6 because we're trying to catch up. But this is Ridgeway Brewing's Santa's Butt.
Mm-hmm.
They said it couldn't be done,
Did they?
but we did it.
What is that?
Santa's Butt, the beer, coming to a theater near you for holidays.
Wow.
It's a splendid,
Christmas.
satisfying winter porter at 6%. A
Winter
souped-up
porter?
version
Porter.
of the classic entire butt porter that you've enjoyed in the past. Everyone wants a piece of Santa's butt.
Yeah.
This special porter is made for winter, rich and warming, the way they like it on the North Pole. It was inspired by the famous line from a well-loved children's storybook. Santa sat on his great butt, drinking a hearty brew. I'm not familiar with that line.
Neither am I.
In case you find that amusing, we hasten to point out that in England, butt refers to a certain barrel used for brewing. A very large barrel, in fact, holding 108 imperial gallons. Back in the day, it was quite a normal thing for a brewery.
This doesn't
to
have
put-
108 imperial gallons.
No, I'm disappointed. Back in the day, it was quite a normal thing for a brewery to put beer up in a large butt for storage. Still snickering, eh? Get your mind out of the gutter, or Santa will skip your house entirely this year. Interesting ad copy.
On the
yeah.
on the bottle, one of our range of very special Christmas beers, brewed in England for the USA. We all know, of course, that Santa is really from Lapland.
Yes.
That's true. I don't know if you guys knew that.
I thought he was from Kuwait, actually. Get my fairy tales mixed up.
I think you are.
Jesus.
Still not used to this new church key.
Or Santa.
That's true.
Big bottle of big beer.
That
All
looks
right.
like a
Boy.
porter.
Don't grab it yet. It's gonna. I'm not used to this bottle or these glasses. I'm gonna try to get us an even. Okay, I guess
That's
we're
actually
there.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
Pretty even.
So this looks like
I think
a
I
porter.
may have given myself a little bit less. God damn it!
Oh, that sounds like a
Hold
personal
it.
It is
problem.
really good. Just got some of mine.
So
This
you
is a nice.
You can barely see through this. Like if you hold it up
and
to the,
when
to
you
our
hold
new
it
lighter.
right up
Yeah.
to a light source, it is red.
It is
And
red.
it
What
is
does it
very clear but very dark.
Ugh.
Nice head, nice off-white.
Not
Go.
much on the nose.
Nose is very light. It smells a little bit like cherries.
I was something
Faint,
something was fruity in
faintly
there.
cherries.
Yeah, it's fruity, whatever it is, but there's not a lot of it. All right, bottoms up.
Huh. Huh.
That is a real mild porter, but it's got a nice thick mouthfeel.
This
Which
has
a lot of
very.
porters
This
don't.
has a very Guinness mouthfeel.
Yes, it does, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yes, it nails that.
Yeah.
Like it almost kind of
Like carbonated Guinness, not nitrogenated.
It almost kind of has that Guinness tang. Kind
Yeah,
of?
it does have the Guinness tang. And it's got the roastiness.
Yeah.
You know what this
Good.
is?
I like that one.
This is just
This is just Turbo Guinness.
Turbo Guinness.
better Guinness.
Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. I don't,
Yeah.
this.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Guinness 200.
Yep, export stout.
Yeah.
The anniversary.
I
Yeah.
haven't had that one. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, this tastes like that.
I wish I could still
And therefore
find
it's
that.
good. Because you know what? That shit's good. And this is too.
I don't know if I would quite call this a porter. You're right. It's very mild.
I mean, yeah, it's a porter.
I think you can make an argument for it being a porter, but it doesn't scream I'm a porter. But
I mean,
I will say that
I,
this is
I think it has the porter flavor. I think it's a little bit too dark and a little bit too skookum to be a brown ale.
yeah. It's definitely too dark and too roasty.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a porter.
Now I will
And
say
depending on your definition of stout, you
I'm gonna
know,
say, would that be more of a stout than
stouts typically are more skookum
than porters.
more roasty, more hoppy.
yeah.
I will say though, and what's probably coloring this a little bit is this has been technically aged a year because I purchased this
For the
the special
didn't
that we're
happen.
supposed. The special
That
we were
would
supposed to
explain
have.
why I'm getting a little bit of a sherried quality out of it.
So this ages pretty nicely.
Well, I'm not surprised. It's a porter. And it's a porter with a particularly good mouthfeel.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike a lot of the beers we've had tonight, which have had, really
Nothing.
Yeah.
razor blade mouthfeels.
No, this drinks very nicely.
It drinks pretty good.
I like this.
Yep. I would drink this a lot. Now, as to it being a Christmas beer,
Not really getting that. Yeah. You're
I
not
don't
getting
really
like
get
your seasonal.
No, I don't
flavors.
get those. Hold on.
I don't get season's greetings out of this shit.
It kept on trying to make us laugh in the ad copy. It didn't tell us too
It
terribly much
has
about the beer.
barley, okra.
No,
Not okra.
Aura.
Aura. No, I said okra. See, corn, wheat. Where's World Market?
There's one on 280.
There's one also
and there's one
in
Hoover.
I think. But yeah, it's actually I think I actually got this on clearance actually.
They shut down that Best Buy on 280 next at World Market.
Yeah, I know, LeMayo.
Yeah,
They have no, they moved it up the road. It's further up.
Oh,
the
they
road.
did?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that was in the Target shopping center?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that was there. It's now across from. That's right.
Yeah.
Forgotten. Okay.
So, I didn't know they moved it. I had not known anything about it and drove up to do something completely different and saw that it was gone and went, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, it ain't there anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this beer's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this beer is good.
Does not suck.
Does not suck at all. I think this is probably my favorite beer of the night.
Yeah.
Really?
So far.
Easily, I think.
I like this a lot, but my favorite of the night would be
Is it
the
the
monkey.
Okay.
Well,
I think I like this a tad bit more than Merry Monkey.
I think the monkey's good. It's just we were expecting something. And
Your
we
disappointment.
Weren't, yeah, we weren't delivering.
Your disappointment colored your experience.
Yeah,
Whereas
I think that's what it is.
for
But
me,
it's still good.
I was just like, I don't know, this is good beer.
Yeah, I mean, it was still great because it still tastes like Golden Monkey at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Which,
Fair.
is unfuckwithable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
But yeah, Santa's Butt is a damn good beer. Doesn't suck.
Not a holiday beer, but a good beer.
And that's what's important.
You know what? If it's a good beer, it's a holiday.
It's a holiday beer. Yeah, yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a good beer, you will drink it with your friends and family and then get into fist fights with them.
About politics and God knows what else. Beer
We'll see.
number the last one?
The last
Not
one.
really.
Oh?
Spoilers.
They can look at the progress bar.
I mean, we might have just been talking about this beer for like 20 minutes. It might be that good.
I don't think they want us to do that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Spoiler.
Well,
Abita
okay.
dies in part 2.
Anyway, Prairie, Seasick, Crocodile. Sour ale with cranberries, ginger, cinnamon, and nutmeg.
Okay.
And that's all she wrote.
Interesting.
Oh, shit. All right,
So,
so-
Seasick Crocodile. I don't understand what about that is Christmassy, but you know what? I'm not a Christian, so I don't know what those weirdos worship. So,
That's fair. But this
what
is
the fuck? Look at this.
Like juice, like peach juice.
That is very fascinating.
Well, I mean, I think this is technically. I mean, this is a sour.
You know what?
Hey.
I'm looking at this, and without smelling or tasting it, my first instinct is to say not a beer.
Well,
It smells good.
let's see.
Seasick Crocodile, and then it's like an ugly sweater of Santa being chased by a crocodile with some shit in his mouth.
This smells interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
This looks like a cocktail. This looks like a delicious cocktail. It's foggy. It is
It's not
peach,
super carbonated.
peach colored.
It
smells really good.
smells good. You
Really
get the
foggy.
spices
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
nose
It
for
smells
sure.
really
No, it looks like grapefruit juice.
It does look like.
It looks like
grapefruit
ruby
juice.
red grapefruit juice. Okay. Smell?
I keep smelling. It smells good.
It smells tart and like cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
A little bit of Bazooka Joe.
I don't hate this, which is saying something considering it's a sour.
It is a sour, huh?
Yeah.
It's not super like it's tart, but it's not like puckery.
I'm smelling some saltiness to it.
Yeah. No, I get the salt because I think this is a kettle sour.
Okay.
I did a little bit of research on this beforehand.
Ooh, man.
This
Okay, so the mouth
actually-
feels a little bit thin,
Yeah, it's thin, but
but
once you get past
this
that,
is more tart than the Halloween sour.
yes.
That's good.
This
This
is real
pleasant.
good.
Is it the ginger? Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah,
There's ginger in there.
and cranberries.
Yeah, you definitely get
Cinnamon,
the actual
nutmeg.
fruits in there.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
get
I think you're
spice in
getting
there.
all of that.
This is not what I would think of as a holiday
tartness.
beer.
The way it looks like cranberry juice, and then I taste it and it's as tart as cranberry juice.
Yeah.
It all checks out, but then the actual flavor profile is completely wrong.
Yeah.
So it's causing me a little bit of cognitive dissonance.
I'm getting cranberry and ginger. I'm definitely getting cranberry
The
in this
ginger.
one and not in the.
yeah,
Yeah, the ginger's
and the ginger
very
is very
present.
strong.
Yeah.
This is the most festive of the 6 beers that we've had, hands down.
And yet, at the same time, to me, this still doesn't seem like a Christmas beer. This seems like
No.
something you'd want in the springtime.
You know, this is a very like refreshing, like spring, summer, working out
Yes.
in the yard kind of beer.
Yes, very like
It's thirst
alpine
quenching.
spring.
It's very thirst quenching.
Yes,
I think it's the spices on the end is what kind of brings you back to maybe like a fall kind of thing. Maybe it's the nutmeg on the tail end of that.
but still, that's like it's everything else is overwhelmingly springtime.
Yeah.
But this is
This is
absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
Prairie, you've done it again, you fuckers.
Yeah, especially considering how much your beers cost. You shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But this is good.
Good.
This kicks the ass of everything we've had tonight.
Yeah.
Easily.
I don't know about that. This is very good. I think for me, I might like the porter a tad bit more, but this is still very good.
I think I like this more just because there's more happening with this.
Yeah,
the porter is just,
agreed.
I feel like it's just a straight porter. That could be a stout in disguise.
Yeah.
But this has like this has some stuff going for it.
I think
Yeah.
I think if it weren't for the fact that I just genuinely don't like sours,
Yeah.
I feel like I would.
Yeah, this
I feel
is
like I
not
would-
your style.
This is not my style. But that being said, this is good. I enjoy this.
Yeah.
So that's saying something.
I don't know. There's something about this that's reminding me of my childhood. I don't know. Some of the
Oh, he's
beers,
doing it
some of
again.
the,
He's
some of the
doing
beers
it
I had
again.
when I was 9 or 10.
Wait a minute. We're not talking about Coors or Natty Light.
So some of the high quality craft sours I was having when I was a youngin.
When you
Yeah.
were,
Okay.
when you were you.
Andrew, I lived in Hawaii.
I didn't have any beer in Hawaii.
No, this is good. Mm-hmm. This is very good.
This is awesome.
And then
Yeah.
like
This is remarkable
The brininess is growing up.
because that saltiness,
Yeah,
it just goes so well with.
it goes well with like the sweetness and the tartness. There's a lot going on with this.
Yeah.
Now this is not a beer that I would drink like, 3 or 4 cans of in a row.
No, this is like a one.
But I could easily just pour the one whole one into a glass and sip it and really enjoy it on, a warm afternoon.
Yeah.
Which,
To be
that's,
fair,
that's going to be all Christmases from now on.
Yeah.
I mean, like today was like 70 or like
Yeah.
close to it.
And in the Midwest, they're getting hit by derechos and they're on fire. So, since nobody gets to grow old anymore,
Haha.
just
Climate change isn't real, guys.
yeah, I know. Yeah. So
Oh boy.
since
But
since everything's gonna be hot from now on and we're all gonna die soon.
You might as well start enjoying these sour Christmas beers because that's your future. Yeah, Prairie Seasick Crocodile does not suck.
Yeah, they deliver
No,
again.
super does not suck.
Yeah.
And now, we've got some surprises.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna extend this marathon a little bit longer.
We got 2 more beers coming up.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so here we have 2 Xmas. We've had this on the show before, however, Dion hasn't had this.
And you know what? When we do resume normal episodes, we won't do this having beers that we've had before so that Dion can have them.
Yeah.
But on these specials, why not?
This is also, we were supposed to have this last year, so this has also been aged a year.
All right.
I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference because 2Xmas is already kind of...
Delicious.
It's got...
Oh, shit.
That doesn't go there. It's kind of a skookum beer already.
Okay.
I think, and this is already a pretty tempered beer already. I don't think the aging process is going to have that much of an effect. However,
How many years am this aged?
just the one.
Just
I
the
bought
one.
This,
This is probably not going to affect it too much.
No, this is probably going to be. Thank you.
Like it being Southern Tier,
you.
I'm sure it's already delicious.
Southern Tier, yeah, I mean,
Oh my God, that nose.
there we are.
Yeah,
There it is.
already.
Oh my God, that smells delicious.
It's almost taking me back to Warlock. We already know how magical that beer was.
And Pumpkin.
And Pumpkin,
You had
yes.
Pumpkin on the show. Mm-hmm. Man, that just smells like everything.
I was going to say, you can't really pinpoint what that smells like. It smells like...
It's so blended.
It smells like
and
Christmas.
aging it for a year
Yeah.
really does. Yeah, it just kind of has that overall Christmas.
It kind of has like that... It kind of almost has like a leafy, piney smell
Yes.
on the nose. Like, it smells like Christmas
I
trees.
just remember one thing growing up that my parents had was the ceramic thing that had these little holes so you could smell stuff in it.
Yeah.
And it smelled like Italian seasoning.
Huh.
And
Yeah. Don't,
and this has that.
don't talk to me anymore for the rest of the night.
Yeah, you're just absorbed into beer now, huh? Well, you got to talk about the beer. You're on television.
I was going to say, this is definitely... This has mellowed out more than I thought it would. Fresh, this is a little bit...
Yeah.
Punchier.
It's a little bit punchier. It's a little bit zestier.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more bold, but I will
Yeah,
say this
it
takes
normally has a little bit more mid-range, but now it's kind of scooped.
woof. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate.
I mean, it still tastes good. I can't imagine like
It's
like
sweet.
A fresh.
It's very roasty,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
super roasty.
like you would. It's kind of appropriate for Christmas.
yeah,
Like this beer does taste like Christmas. There are lots of Christmas beers that are not Christmassy.
I think this tastes more Christmassy than anything else we had before this.
yeah. I would argue that.
In terms of just like traditional like. What I bought several.
The God gas station.
yeah,
The one that had St. Bernardus Extra 4. That,
Like whoever
didn't-
runs that gas station.
oh yeah,
It's
know
like
that-
it's like there are a bunch of raceways in town, but whoever runs that one,
They know their stuff.
they care about beer.
oh hell yeah,
They care about
that was
beer.
my
They have
Google
a
review for
great
that.
big heart for beer.
I'm actually. I may need to go by there next week because I'm
Just-
off all next week.
They
and-
honestly have some shit there that I never
That's good.
see anywhere
Yeah,
else.
not at Hop City, not at fucking Highland Package.
You know what? Hop City has gone real mainstream.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, they're like they've kind of sold out. I think.
Damn.
Ooh,
Is Highland Package still open?
Where is that?
Are they still in the same location?
yes.
Okay, I know that everything is moving out of that shopping center,
Yeah,
and
Taj,
eventually
Taj
they will.
Taj is still open. Highland Package is still open.
Wait,
As
Taj is? I thought Taj closed.
I thought Taj was still open. Well, I don't know. It's been a while since I've been up there. Don't quote me on that. But I know when I was last up there,
I thought Highland Package was the last thing that was still in there.
Highland Package
and
was there at
because
least-
their lease was going to end later than everybody else's. But everybody's moving.
yeah, I know everybody's moving because that whole shopping center is getting
Yeah.
like, bought out.
They always had some weird stuff at Highland, but I feel like that raceway, oddly enough,
the Raceway in Trussville.
yeah.
all
the
places.
Trussville Raceway has like the weirdest, most awesome selection of beer ever.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where I got this last year, and I'm gonna pop over there soon
Yeah.
and hope they have some more.
Yeah. Because honestly, it's like there was one year that we got this at Hop City, and they had it for literally a day before they sold out of their entire stock. Like
Yep.
everybody descended upon the place like fucking vultures.
Because folks know about 2Xmas. It's a fantastic Christmas.
They know about
And
fucking
you know about 2Xmas.
Southern Tier. That's what they know about. It's just Southern Tier. They could probably bottle piss and I'll drink it.
Yeah.
Have we
It'll be
actually
pretty good.
had? I think we've had at least one or two Southern Tiers that were at least a little bit disappointing.
Their
Really?
porter was mediocre.
Yeah.
But like any of their special beers, especially their Blackwater series, are all good.
Have we had creme brulee on the show?
Oh.
I don't know.
That was my first exposure to Southern Tier.
I know that we have all had creme brulee many times, but I don't know if we've had it on the show.
I don't think we've had it on the show.
Go back and look. But we need to.
Yeah, we need to have it. So I'll be on the lookout for it. But you already know about this.
Finish your beer and let's move on to the very last one.
Okay.
Alrighty. Beer number the last one for this episode is something that I've been holding on to for a long time. This was supposed to be for the 2018 Christmas special that never happened. This is Anchor Christmas Beer 2018. Aged 3 years.
Oh, shit.
So every year Anchor does a Christmas beer, and it's always a different beer, and it's always got a different tree on it.
Okay.
We did Anchor the first 2 times we did a Christmas special, and then John got this for the 2018 one, and then we didn't do it, and then we didn't do 2019, then we didn't do 2020, and then we were going to get the Anchor Christmas beer for this year,
but we can't find it anymore.
Oh, shit.
I was up in New Jersey.
I don't see
for
fucking
Thanksgiving.
Anchor anywhere ever now.
I see Anchor occasionally at Hop City and occasionally at Piggly Wiggly, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Finding this, I actually had to import.
Oh,
I had to import that from New Jersey.
We are not giving a score to this beer because we don't give scores to aged beers.
But I am excited because I had one of these.
Every year, the Anchor beer is different, so you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes it's more like a brown. It's always a darker beer. Sometimes it's more like a brown ale. Sometimes it's closer to a porter.
It smells good.
Sometimes it's more like a strong.
Andrew, stop talking.
Dude,
Smell the beer.
Have a look
It
at
smells
it.
so good.
Look at those sea monkeys.
Oh,
There's so
yeah.
many sea monkeys. It almost
Smell
looks
it.
like
Smell
TV
it.
status.
Smell it.
Dude.
That smells so fucking good.
Dude,
This smells like an old ale.
it does. It smells like an old ale. It's got a bit of pine tar going.
Oh, fuck, that smells good.
A little bit of old feet.
Oh,
A little bit of gorgonzola. A little bit of cat anal gland.
God.
I don't know about that.
Very specific.
Oh, this is very old ale on the palate.
Yeah, God,
This is
the aroma is so old ale. You pencil shavings out the ass.
This is extremely old ale on the palate.
Yeah, about as old ale as you can get. What did they say this is? This is 44th annual Our Special Ale from the breweries at Anchor.
Now, normally I think this is what they refer to as a winter warmer style, which is a rather unique style in and of itself. But the flavors in this have mellowed considerably.
Yeah, I can't really pick anything out.
Well, this is what happens when you have
Roasty.
Yeah, it is undoubtedly roasty. But like when you start to age beers like this, a lot of the flavors kind of meld together.
Yeah.
And this is just extremely good. I'm trying to pick out something in
It's a
particular.
little tart. Little bitter.
Yeah.
Not very sweet.
No, it's less sweet than you'd expect. It's
Got
definitely it's very roasty. It has
Thin mouth feel. Very carbonated.
yeah.
Very, very long finish that's quite piney.
Yeah. There's something else there that I can't quite
that's
pick out.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It has
there.
a finish like a Christmas tree.
This has a certain je ne sais quoi that a lot of old ales have that I can't really put into words.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just a result of the aging process. I don't
I'm sure
know
it is
what
because it is sherried.
Yeah.
And one thing about aging is that it will thin out the mouthfeel.
Right, which
This
explains
probably had a thicker mouthfeel when it was new.
Yeah, because I remember having this fresh, and I think I had this aged a year. Yeah. But
But when you age, you get some interesting things. Like I get some smells like an overcoat that's been in a closet for 15 years.
yeah,
Very specific.
Like
The There's something familiar about the finish on this. I really just can't figure out what it is. Maybe because, like you said, the flavors just kind of meld together and just
This is
indiscernible.
There's
but like,
little something. There's a little mintiness there.
There is, and I love it. That adds to the Christmas treeness of it.
Yeah.
This is incredibly Christmassy. It's arguably not as Christmassy as the previous beer. But again, I'm not a Christian.
There he goes again.
You
Satanist, you.
With your father's overcoat thrown in the mix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe some old boots. There's a Gorgonzola for you.
That makes sense.
This is basically an old fisherman's closet. The beer.
But like throw like a
And it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's good. It just...
This is aged not how I expected it was going to. This is a very pleasant surprise.
It's just weird that you can't really
I mean, it
take
tastes
anything out of it. Like
it
a flavor.
tastes like a raincoat in the rain, doesn't it?
No? I don't get that. But I mean, if you get that, then that's good for you, man.
It's very New England in a way.
Okay, I can see that. Even though I think Anchor's a West Coast. Yeah, they're California.
So,
San Francisco.
I mean, it doesn't matter
I mean,
where they're from. It matters what the beer tastes like. Your
tastes good.
subjective experiences.
Like,
Well, I mean, fair.
there's
fair.
a lot happening when you let it sit. And like the at the beginning of it. But that finish is like, what's happening with that finish? I just can't really.
It just keeps
Everything.
going.
Yeah, it just
going
and it keeps morphing.
Yeah, yeah.
Transmogrifying
It's weird.
into new and exciting worlds.
Yeah, this is
So-
extremely good.
We had a debate before doing the last two beers. Are we going to do 2 Xmas first or Anchor first? And I voted for Anchor, and John was like, no, we're doing 2 Xmas first. We're saving Anchor for last. I was like, man, that seems like a weird decision. And now I completely agree. That was a good call because this wins over 2 Xmas.
Oh, by far.
And that is a weird thing to say.
Yeah, let's not get carried away.
I know
doesn't
Dion
agree.
likes the Southern Tier, but I definitely now. I'm curious, and I'm hoping I can still find somehow before the end of when it's distributed. I want to see if I can get this year's Anchor somewhere.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
what happened?
Because I want to try. I'm gonna age, and then I'm gonna age, and then I'm gonna age. I'm just gonna age. I'm gonna have one for next year, one for the year after that, and so on and so on. Because I want to
Okay.
see what happens to it.
we got to try them side by side to see who the top
I don't
dog
think
is.
there is this anymore.
Nope, you can't get that anymore.
It just changes.
And it's a different beer every single year.
Okay.
It is
It's a completely different formula, different recipe.
different Christmas tree on the front of it.
Different Christmas tree. Yep, they always have a different tree.
Okay.
So-
So you really can't.
And they've done this
Damn.
this is the 44th, and it's 2018.
Shit.
So,
And they've done 3 more since.
Damn. Okay.
Well, that's gonna do
It is very.
for
It is
our-
very good though.
I was
Our
gonna say, yeah, that's
Christmas extravaganza.
long overdue. Sorry,
Yes.
guys, but
So we pack. Oh, raisins.
yeah,
So
Maybe that's-
That's another
and
old
pomegranates.
yeah.
So we packed. We tried to pack 3 years worth of missing specials into one extremely long special you won't watch.
I mean, let's be real.
My grandma's going to watch it.
Oh,
Oh man,
hi, Don's grandma. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
That's brutal.
I don't have any grandmas. I think it's,
Yeah, me neither.
I got the one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.